度は誰に問題を出してもらおうかしらね。
あの二人はどう？
シャノンちゃんとカノンくん？
Oh boy.
いいわね。相手にとって不足はなさそう。
お呼びですか？エヴァ様、エンジェ様。
No, we're good.
姉さんはバカだな。問題を出せって言ってるんだよ。
失礼しました。
Shannon was absent-minded as ever. However, Kanun looked extremely calm and would probably have a well-polished puzzle ready.
じゃあ僕から先に出すよ。姉さんはその間に考えて。
ごめんね。
じゃあ姉さんが問題を思いつく時間が稼げる程度に悩んでもらえる問題じゃないとな。
It doesn't have to be the trickiest to keep me stumped for a bit.
言うじゃない。おいでなさい。カノンくんの思い切り難しい問題。
蒸発しないで。簡単なのがいい。
エヴァ様のご許可がいただけたので理不尽に難しい問題を失礼させていただきます。
ここは任せて。おばさんが解いてあげるわ。
Okay, well, hello everyone. My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to Umineko When They Cry, Episode 8, where we are halfway done, or at least I think halfway done, with our quiz tournament thing, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, let's get into this next one here. Also, yeah, just for you guys to all be aware, I am going for the perfect amount of medals down here, so we have as many as we can right now, 9. However, 3 of them are fraudulent, meaning I definitely goofed up 3 of them pretty much in their entirety. A scholarly king, once decided to give out prizes to the learned people of his land. The one who won the copper prize got 29 gold coins. The one who won the silver prize got 47 gold coins. And the one who won the gold prize got 79 gold coins. So how many gold coins were given to the one who won the platinum prize? Well, it looks like we have a pattern somewhat with our numbers, maybe? I want to assume that that's kind of what we have going on here. I don't think it would be a lesser amount of coins, but let's see what we have going on here. So we have 29 going up to 47. So that is... Oh, shit, I hate mental math. That's 18 going up. And then 47 up to 79. What is that? That is 32? 32 is the jump. So we go... Wait, what was the first jump? We went 29 to 47. That's 18 and 32. I mean, if we're gonna follow some sort of pattern here with that, I mean, it's definitely not a multiples type thing, but one would think it's either D or E because we're going up to a higher count. I'm thinking based on the numbers that they're using here, 2, 9, 4, and 7. There doesn't seem to be a 4 in, well, any of these, actually, so maybe that isn't it. What do we have going on here? I mean, they're all odd numbers. That's something to consider. They're odd numbers. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything actually hidden in the question here. Copper, silver, gold... Is there something to do with that? Maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to see if there's some sort of pattern with, like, how the numbers are, if there's anything, like, hidden away in the sentences here. The scholarly king once decided to give out prizes to the learned people of his land. How many gold coins were given out to the one who won the platinum prize? You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna pull out the calculator app on my trusty phone here. I want to add these numbers up. So we have 29, we have 47, and we have 79. What does that give us? Gives us 155. if we were to add 91, that gives us 246. If we go back to 155 and we add the 112, that gives us 267. I'm trying to see if any of these numbers kind of like stick out as anything. Just to, you know, humor it a bit, 155 and 78 would give us 233. 155 and 57 would give us 212. And then 155 and 30, I mean, that's an easy one. That's 185. So do any of these numbers stick out? Let's get a hint from Ava, because I might be off the mark here.
もらえる賞金の枚数が半端でなんか変。
ちょっとカノンくん、いい加減にしなさいよ。こんなのわかるわけないでしょ。
姉さんが問題を思いつくまでの時間稼ぎですので、ご容赦を。
ありがとう。私問題思いついたよ。
了解。ではエヴァ様、エンジェ様、ヒントを差し上げます。
Thank
銅
you.
は29、銀は47、金は79。これがヒントです。
Okay, so it's based on the...
問題と何も変わらない。ヒントになってない。
It's based on the actual...
29?
Yeah, I know what we got
27?
going on. I have an idea here.
そういうこと。
I just I have to Google this because I don't know my periodic table all that well.
わかったの？エンジェもわかる？プラチナは金より高級だから、きっと金賞の賞金79枚より多いはず。
That's not the
その
case.
法
No,
則によると
it's gonna be
プラチナ
78.
賞の賞金は多分金賞より安いわね。そうでしょう。
お察しの通りです。すでに答えは分かられているようで。
これはエンジェちゃんには無理な問題だわ。最低でも中学生以上の問題よ。これ私が答えるわ。エンジェちゃんいい？
No.
うん、エヴァおばさんに任せる。
No, it's us who's going to give the answer no matter what.
正解です。
すごいエヴァおばさん。どうして78枚なの？
Let's just pretend that Ange got the answer right
金
there.
賞より上なのに、どうして賞金は金賞より少ないの？
この賞金の枚数はね、それぞれの賞の原子番号なのよ。銅は29番、銀は47番、金は79番。ちなみにプラチナは78番ね。だからプラチナ賞の賞金は金貨78枚。
It's kind of a fucked up prize, but also like it kind of reminds me of that like I don't know what kind of competition it was. It may have been like Smash related or something, but the top three, they got, you know, interesting prizes, you know, monetary worth prizes of some sort. But then like somebody further down in the results got like a whole ass Bitcoin, and this being back whenever like Bitcoin wasn't really, you know, anything at the time. So its value at that time was shittier, but now not so much.
エヴァおばさん。
It pays to be gold, not platinum, guys. Dad once told me that Aunt Ava was an enthusiastic studier and really smart even back when she was in school. Even George Onichan, her son, is smart, so Aunt Ava must really be incredible.
それにしてもひどい問題ね。せめてエンジェちゃんにわかる問題にしなさいよ。
エヴァ様より思い切り難しい問題を出すようにとのご許可を。
そうだね。エヴァおばさん、自分でそう言った。だからエンジェのわかんない問題になった。
I'm sorry that I keep on jumping into like trying to use math or figure out if math is like a way to go or if there's some sort of pattern. That's all I've got. That's really all I have in my hat of tricks here.
ごめんね、エンジェちゃん。でもほら、メダルをもらえたから許して。
We got another medal. Just how many have we gotten so far? Oh, but we still have a lot left to get. Next up is Shanun. Okay, well we're now in the double digits. There should only be what, like 8 more to go or something around there.
私の問題はそんなに難しくありませんのでご安心
Yeah,
ください。
I actually really wonder on that one. I wonder what kind of quiz we can get out of
姉さんの
Shannon.
レベルで考えてるからね。
もうバカにして。じゃあカノン君も挑戦してみる？
望むところさ。
今度はエンジェちゃんにもわかる問題だそうよ。おばさんはヒント役に回るわ。
頑張る解くメダル集める。それでは参りますね。よくお聞きください。
What the fuck? So W equals white chocolate, A equals anchovy pizza, P equals piri piri chicken curry, I equals black coffee, so lemonade. Which letter does that stand for? That's actually kind of an interesting one because it's obviously not L. It's A, O, P, I, or W. So it has to be one of the letters that has already been used, or it has to be O. Why would it be a letter that we've already used? So white chocolate is a dessert. Anchovy pizza is a questionable topping for a pizza. But nevertheless, like just a regular meal item. Piri piri chicken curry, I'm assuming, is again just another food item. Black coffee is a drink. Oh, wait. Yeah, I being for black coffee. Would that mean that I would also be for lemonade? If W is your dessert, A is your, like, food item, P is your, I don't know, more reasonable food item, and then I is your drink, unless there's something else to consider here, why is it I? Let's get the Ava hint. I'm curious to see what we can deduce from
よ
that.
くわかんない。ローマ字？
それぞれの名前をローマ字に直して、
It is
それ
not.
の頭文字を抜いたとか。
私も最初はそう思ったのよ。甘納豆は A、塩せんべいは S、カレーライスは K。ローマ字ならみんなそれが頭文字なのよね。でもそれだとブラックコーヒーが N ってのが意味わかんないのよ。
わかりますでしょうか？他にもヒントないの？ありますよ。他の食べ物のアルファベットもお教えします。まず A はアーモンドチョコ、 S はシャーベットのレモン味、 K はキムチ、
Okay, I think I
苦い緑茶。
I think I see the vision here.
やっぱりローマ字の頭文字に思えるわ。でもそれじゃあブラックコーヒーの N がわかんないのよね。
エンジェは A の食べ物が好き。シュークリームやケーキは A に入る？
ということはやはり名前のローマ字の頭文字じゃないんだ。
Well, yeah, obviously.
どういうこと？
Yeah, your desserts are on W, your fishy foods are on A, your, I guess, regular, like, meal foods are on P, and then your drinks are on I.
A のグループは何？甘納豆とアーモンドチョコよね。デザート？お菓子？ S は塩せんべいとレモンシャーベット？ K はカレーとキムチで、 N はコーヒーと緑茶？これ何のグループ？
わかるような、わかんないような。
I think my guess here would
なん
be
だかも
I.
どかしい。では最後のヒントを。
I don't think it's O because we haven't been given an O. We have not been given anything that signifies that even being a group label.
皆様はレモネードをお飲みになったことはございますか？ある。最初 甘いジュースだと思ったからすごいびっくりした。二度と飲まない。
あ、わかった。エンジェちゃんありがとう。あなたのおかげで多分わかったわ。
I'm glad she did, because I haven't. Okay. So, would the I basically be for, like, not necessarily just drinks, but, like, are these based on tastes? Like your ranking? Like, of course, you're really gonna love, desserts. Like, they're gonna taste the greatest. And then I guess fishy foods are A, and then you've got just regular meals tasting like whatever in P, and then I is your I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna go for I. Fuck it.
高3ですか？カノン君は？
Hey, I'm not giving
わ
up.
かんないよ。わかりそうでわからない。
それぞれのグループに意味がありそうに感じるのに、あと、はい。
これ味のことね。
Well, yeah, I could have
そう
told you
で
that too.
エンジ様もカノン君もまだお気づきになりませんか？
Did I not get the right
わ
answer?
からない。エヴァおばさん、どういうこと？
Hold on. If I didn't get the right answer, I gotta reload it, guys. Hold on. I don't want to be told. I don't want this to be a fraud
私の
medal.
も
I already have too many of these.
じゃあ、カノン
I'm not throwing in the towel yet.
今度はエンジェおばさんは
タク
Come on.
メダルそれではよくお聞き。
Yeah, hold on here. So it's based on taste, right? So... shit, man. I don't know. Would you throw it in the fucking A category then? Because lemonade is gonna taste nasty like anchovy pizza and whatever else was brought up for the A category. What else was brought up in that hint? I don't remember. And I don't want to go through the hint again. But it was definitely fishy. So, if you have nice fun desserts in W, you got fishy shit in A, and you have... It's P. It's P, isn't it?
高3ですか？
It's not fucking P. Okay, yep. This is gonna be another fraudulent medal, gamers. It's not P.
私のも
I was thinking
Nathan,
because we're adding
じゃあ、
something
カノン
to
No.
create that taste.
今度はエンジェおばさんは
Should really save this
そ
a
れで
lot
はよ
closer.
くお聞き。
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna get it right this time. I was thinking that because we're adding something to create the taste, but I guess you could also say the same for A. So I guess we'll go for A.
高3ですか？
I'm gonna kill myself, bro. What the fuck, man? Come on. Yeah, I obviously don't get this one at all.
私の問題。
姉さん、
Shannon has completely
Nozomu
bested
Tokoro-
me here, and it's actually kind of
今度はエ
embarrassing.
ンおばさんは
タクメダルそれではよくお聞き。
I guess we'll just give it a no.
ほらエンジェちゃん、ここにある食べ物の味を考えてみて。甘納豆の味は？
甘い、
塩せんべいの味は？
しょっぱい、
カレーライスは？そしてブラックコーヒーは？
なるほど。そういうことか。
So it actually was in a category of its own.
カレー
Well,
は
guys,
辛い。
I guess
コー
you
ヒ
could
ーは
say
苦いの？
I now have 4 out of 10 incorrect.
どういうこと？
My passing percentage is currently 60%. It's not
そうい
looking
う
good.
こと。
It's not looking
甘い
good,
をローマ
guys.
字に直すと頭文字は A、S はしょっぱいで、
Oh,
辛いは
I
K
see.
で、苦いは N。では、レモネードの味は？
酸っぱい。
そういうこと。酸っぱいをローマ字に直した頭文字は S。レモネードの答えは S ね。
I see.
正解でございます。
Damn it. I just can't look outside the box
お
enough.
めでとうございます。エヴァ様、エンジェ様。エヴァおばさん、す
二人で頑張ったから解けたのよ。二人の成果よ。
ごい。こちらが私のメダルでございます。お受け取りください。やった、またメダルが1枚。ありがとう。カノン君はわからなかった？難しかったでしょう。
姉さんにしてはやるね。
姉さんをバカにしてごめんなさいって言わないと カノンくんのご飯 S とか N のものばっかりにしちゃうからね。
That's kind of
S は
fucked
とも
up.
かく N ばっかりというのは辛いわね。
エンジェは A ばっかりがいい。
もう虫歯になっちゃうわよ。でもおばさんの家に遊びに来たらいっぱいごちそうしてあげるわ。
Oh, she'll be there.
おばさん大好き。
In the end, Kanun caved under the threat of I cooking and was forced to apologize to Shannon. Well, we're up to 11. Before these medals, they're cursed. They've got the blood of the damned on them.
私たちの問題はおしまいです。お楽しみいただけましたか？うん、ありがとう。
他の方も相当難しい問題を用意されているようです。
Wait, so who have I been defeated by? I've been defeated by Kumasawa, Genji, now Shannon. Who was the other person that got me? I don't remember.
どうかお気をつけて。
そうね、手強そうな人ばかり残ってるわ。
Was it Kirie? Did she get me?
でもやっつける。エヴァおばさんとなら勝てる。
そうね、二人で知恵を出し合って頑張りましょう。
いってらっしゃいませ。頑張ってくださいね。
Yeah, I feel bad for whoever I just forgot and, having bested me. Shannon and Kanun returned to the kitchen with the serving cart. The dining hall was filled with such an exciting and fun atmosphere. But out here in the corridor, one was reminded of the fierce winds and the rain. But they were satisfied with this. The whole point of the noisy farewell party was to forget the loneliness of the rain for just a little bit.
これで長かったゲームもおしまいなんだね。
せいせいするよ。ようやく僕たちは誰のおもちゃにもならなくて済む。静かに忘れ去られて埃に埋もれて消え去りたいね。
違うよ。私たちは埃に埋もれて消えるんじゃない。閉じられる猫箱の世界で誰にも知られることのない私たちの未来を続けていくんだよ。
そうだね、ごめん。それは僕たちにも知ることのできない世界だから忘れてたよ。
私たちは猫箱の世界でどんな未来を紡がれるんだろうね。
それがわからないから猫箱って言うんじゃないか。
そうだね。
姉さんは心残りはないのかい？ジョージ様のこととか。姉さんはジョージ様に指輪をもらうまでしかできない。結婚も添い遂げることも何も。
Yeah, I guess that's never happening.
それが叶うのが猫箱の中の私たちの未来じゃない。それは私だけじゃないよ。カノン君だってそう。ジェシカお嬢様とカノン君の未来とかね。
僕は
私がジョージ様との婚約を破棄して島を出て行っていなくなる未来だってありえるんだよ。その世界ではカノン君はもう私のことなんか何も気兼ねしなくていい。お嬢様と青春を謳歌することができるんだよ。
It is actually crazy to really think about looking back on episode 6, and I know a lot of people were like, they were giving me that shove like, hey, this is a giant fucking hint as to what is going on here. Just these two characters, why they have to battle it out. Like, it was the biggest thing that I really needed to observe. And I mean, I was on the right path, but obviously, I actually don't remember if I correctly guessed if they were the same person. I think I was on that path in the very beginning of episode 7. I think I was very iffy on Shannon specifically, but obviously they're one of the same.
姉さんがジョージ様との婚約を諦められるならそういう世界もあるかもね。
だから私がジョージ様と結ばれる世界とあなたがお嬢様と結ばれる世界が同時に存在できるのが猫箱の中じゃない。
どんな矛盾した夢も す
それが私たちという駒がしまわれる世界なの。だから寂しくなんかないし悲しくもない。今ここにいる私はジョージ様に指輪をもらうところまでしか観測できないけれど。
The other me who lives in the cat box in a world I cannot witness will surely build a happy life in the future. The cat box is such a strange thing, a place where any pieces and toys and dreams can be kept. It's no cage sealing us in. On the contrary, being inside the cat box means being free from everything in the countless worlds, or in countless worlds.
すべてから解放され、すべてが同時に叶う世界。でも、その世界の僕は、今ここにいる僕じゃない。それがなんだか悔しくて。
That's the golden land, baby.
ねえカノン君、
何？
しよっか。
何を？
決闘。
いいの？
私たちはもっと早くに決着をつけるべきだった。なのにこうしてゲームが終わる最後の瞬間までそれを先送りにしてる。
いいよ。どうせ終わるゲームさ。最後の最後くらい僕らは自分たちの決着をしっかりとこの手でつけるべきなんだ。
そうすれば猫箱にしまう前に私たちは未来を見ることができるもんね。
いいとも、やろうじゃないか。何で決める？コイン？それともまた。
ね、じゃあ私たちもクイズ大会にしよっか。
Well, you know, I guess that is the Halloween spirit.
はあ姉さんも物好きだな。
じゃあね、第1問。
I mean, it's crazy to think they're the same person, so you'd think they'd be able to get, you know, fuck. They'd be able to get or understand one another, but having gone through those manga chapters, which really helped in visualizing the situation with our culprit and how they have kind of split into two characters, and really how they were able to get around and work out the whole Kanon and Shanon thing, it's pretty impressive stuff. It's crazy, but it pieces together. And hopefully at one point I decide to like skim back and see if like there were, like I was told there weren't, but I want to see it for myself if there were truly any moments where Kanon and Shanon were observed together by Battler in the first 4 episodes, because that's when Battler was the detective. But I don't think there have been. I off the top of my head, I can't think of a situation where both of them would be together, but in front of Battler, that is. But having gone back, like I said, and have read those chapters and seeing how it was really overall just a huge internal conflict of like who this person is. I mean, they are so fucked up from their, you know, incident that they don't even know if they're man or woman. They were like, they went through like their young life under the impression that they were a woman. However, no, like that's not necessarily the case. It's hard to say, you know, who they really are. And it's sad because they want to love, you know, but everybody that both of these personalities are in love with are all family. So just nothing can go right. There's no positive future that you could really think of. There's always going to be some sort of obstacle.
演者にはすごい難しい問題を出しちゃうよ。とっておきの難しい問題でいじめてメダルなんか絶対にあげない。
No, we'll get it, but hopefully it's not in a fraudulent way.
演者解けるもん。絶対解けるもん。
Okay, let's save it here just to be on the safe side. I don't know when the question will pop up, so better safe than sorry. As soon as Maria and Ange crossed gazes, they started fighting. The two girls so close in age were really good friends, but they also fought a lot, especially when they were opponents in a game.
マリアちゃんはいろいろなクイズを知ってそうね。楽しみだわ。よろしくね。
は真打ちだからママの後に出すの。
そう？じゃあママが先でいい？じゃあ私から出題するわね。
Okay, in that case, let me save just a little bit closer here.
行くわよ。
Rokkenjima is about to explode. Well, this is getting pretty meta. There's only 1 hour left until the explosion. Rosa can make it to the stack of ingots in the underground VIP room in 3 minutes. However, the ingots are heavy, so she can only carry out one at a time, and it takes her 5 minutes to carry one up to the surface. Starting at the surface and going back and forth between the surface and the underground VIP room, how many ingots can Rosa carry out of the room? Okay, finally, some actual math. Unless there's a trick to this. So, it takes her 3 minutes to get down into the room, but then it takes her 5 minutes to carry one up to the surface. You're starting at the surface and you're going back and forth. So you have 8. And if we do... 8 times 8, that'll get us up to 64. Already an explosion. So, 8 times 7 would be 56. So she can carry out 7 ingots, and she'll be okay. I want to say, if this is purely a math question, 7 ingots would be the right answer. 8 wouldn't work because she will have gone down into the VIP room and have started to carry one up, but then, boom. So, I don't think that would work. I think 7 would be it. Unless, I'm missing something yet again here. Because 8 times 6, that's 48, right? That's 48. So, it's got to be 56. 7 ingots, 56 minutes here. So, I think I've got that. I think I've got that down. We're going to go with D's 7 ingots.
どうして違うの？
Fuck.
ごめんね。
Okay, hold on. I'm not accepting defeat yet. We're not in defeat status yet. I say so.
じゃあ私から出題するわ。行くわよ。
I'm missing something here. So it's got to be more than that. There's only 1 hour left until the explosion. Rosa can make it to the stack of ingots in the underground VIP room in 3 minutes. So she's starting at the surface. She can only carry out one at a time, and it takes her 5 minutes to carry one up to the surface. She's at the surface. It takes her 3 minutes to get down, and then 5 minutes to get back up. It's 8, right? How many ingots can Rosa carry out of the room? I mean, safer bet would probably be the 6 ingots. There's no way it's 8, though. There's no way. I'm gonna go with 6. And I'm wrong again. God fucking damn it. But I'm still not gonna accept defeat. We're not at defeat status yet. I say so.
じゃあ私行くわよ。
Hold on, let me give this another gander here. Maybe it's not math like I thought it was. Maybe it's not. Maybe we're just being fooled in some sort of way. There's only 1 hour left until the explosion. Rosa can make it to the stack of ingots in the underground VIP room in 3 minutes. However, the ingots are heavy, so she can only carry out one at a time. Starting at the surface and going back and forth between the surface and the underground VIP room. What the fuck? Am I missing something here? I have to be, right? I have to be. I don't want to just guess at it because then I will label this as a, I didn't figure this out legitimately type of situation. And I don't want the hint because if this is math, I'm going to feel horrible if I ask Ava for help of all people. I'd feel absolutely, terrible. If it's 8, that wouldn't work. And I was kind of guessing with the 6 ingots, but what if she just needs the time? And it's more than just like, let's see. What if it's always 5? Like, you're at the surface, you're going back and forth from the surface. What if it's always like, what if it is 5? I think you have to, like, you know, she's going to get tired, you know, thinking about this realistically. She's going to begin to slow down. What if it starts to take her closer to like 5 minutes? Maybe not exactly, but let's say like 4 minutes to get down and 6 minutes to get up, or still 3 minutes and then 7 minutes to get back out. It's probably going to be closer to 5 ingots. So I'm going to go with 5. Okay, yep, I fucked up. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
ごめんね。ちょっと
This is
いや
gonna
らしい
be
問題だったかしら。
this is gonna be another
ポイントは
another missed one
何
here.
個持ち出せたかってところね。
Carry out. A pretty simple mistake. I've gotten a bit too. What is it? What do we have going on
お
here?
ばさんの問題はこれでおしまいね。
They're not gonna tell me. But it's something to do with the carrying out process.
じゃあ私から行くわよ。
What if we say 8 ingots?
それでいいの？黄金を地上に運ぶには1往復8分かかるのよ。8×8 じゃ60分をはみ出しちゃうわよ。
Yeah.
だって何個持ち出したかが問題だもん。インゴットの部屋から一歩でも出れば持ち出したことになる。
さすがエンジェちゃん。たくさんの問題ですっかり鍛えられちゃったわ。
See, she looked past it. She thought realistically. Or I don't even know if you'd call that realistically. She's just picking out the fucking words that are there in the question, which I continue to miss. So now that's 5 that I've gotten wrong.
そういうこと。
Are we up to 5?
7往復すると 8×7 で56分。
Yeah, we're up to 5.
あと4分しかない。でも3分あればまた地下貴賓室に戻って最後の1分で8
There
個
it
目のインゴッ
is.
ト
That's
を持
what
ち出
it
せる。
is. Man, I can't believe I just failed the Rosa quiz.
エンジェもやるね。
And I'm gonna fail the Maria quiz next. Oh
すごいよ。
shit.
マリアお姉ちゃんには負けないもん。
おめでとう。これが私のメダルよ。じゃあ次はマリアのとっておきの問題に挑戦してあげて。
So have you guys ever wondered, like, man, why didn't Michael pick up on this as we went through the game, you know, on like different points that have come up? Like, yeah, this is why.
ようやく
I
マリア
miss the
の番
simplest
だ
of
ね。
things. I always do.
ママの簡単な問題にずいぶん時間をかけるから心配になっちゃったよ。エンジェには無理だね。エバおばさんがいるもん。2人で解くもん。無理だよ、無理無理。エバおばさんにだって解けたりはしない。狼と羊のパズルはものすごい難しいんだからね。
Episode 2 intensifies. Okay, hold on. I should really save the game before we jump into this next one. From her handbag, Maria pulled out a wolves and sheep puzzle book that was worn out, well used, and had a majestic feel to it, like a grimoire.
狼と羊のパズルはわかるよね。わかるよ。何度も出されたもん。
こちらの岸から向こうの岸へ船を使ってみんなを移動させるパズルよ。
大抵おかしなルールがあるのよね。狼と羊の場合だとそれぞれの騎士で狼が羊の数を上回ってはならないだっけ？
そう、その通り。狼が羊を上回らないように気をつけながら船を往復させて全員を対岸へ移動させるパズルなの。でもね、狼と羊しかないのは一番シンプルで単純で簡単な入門編の基礎編の練習問題程度なんだよ。
上級編になるとね、狼や羊以外にもいろいろ出てくるのよ。
Like bears and alligators and such.
面白いわよ。
紙に書いた方がいい問題？
そうね。その方がきっと整理がしやすいわよ。
参ったわね。この問題かなり手こずりそうよ。
このメダルは絶対エンジェにはあげないの。
Oh, here we go. Oh my god, this is a giant-ass fucking question. All right, so you must use a 2-passenger boat to carry each person to the opposite bank of the river. So on the rear bank, there's a farmer, his wife, a shepherd, oh my god, this is gonna fucking suck. Oh my god. On the rear bank, there's a farmer, his wife, a shepherd, a sheep, a cow, some meat, and some vegetables. Each of these occupies one of the 2 spots on the boat. The boat can only be rowed by the farmer, his wife, or the shepherd. If the wife is with the shepherd and the farmer isn't around, they'll run away together. If the shepherd is near the meat and neither the farmer nor his wife are around, he'll eat it. If the sheep is near the vegetables and the shepherd isn't around, it'll eat them. If the cow is near the vegetables and none of the humans are around, it will eat them. It's a lot of trouble to unload the meat, so once it's been unloaded, it can't be unloaded again. The vegetables are easily bruised, so they can only ride on the boat once. I see. What is the smallest number of moves required to achieve the objective? This is insane. This is actually a pretty crazy fucking question. What the fuck? The fact that there's an other, that it can be more than 24, is insane to me. What the actual fuck, dude? Okay. Let's get the Ava hint on this one, honestly.
ちょっと待って、こんな条件が複雑なパズルってあるの？
狼と羊のしか知らなかった？いろいろな応用の複雑なパズルがいっぱいあるんだよ。ね？エンジェにはわからないでしょ？ヒントちょうだい。よく整理することだね。船は人間の3人にしか漕げない。あと鬼門を覚えること。妻は農夫がいない時に羊飼いと一緒にいちゃいけない。羊飼いは農夫か妻がいない時に肉と一緒にいちゃいけない。羊は羊飼いが一緒でない時に野菜と一緒にいちゃいけない。牛も同じだけど人間なら誰でも OK。 でも一番のポイントは肉かな。
ああ、なるほど。一度船から降ろしたらもう積めないってのは一度しか船に乗せられないって意味じゃないわね。
そういうこと。野菜は本当に片道しか乗せられないから一度船に乗せて対岸に送ったらもう戻すことはできない。でも肉は船から降ろしさえしなければ何度でも行き来はできる。すごい複雑。
Shit, you're telling me this is actually
考
ridiculous.
えても全然わからない。
紙に書いて整理するしかないわ。エンジェちゃんもいる？メモと筆記用具。
無理無理。絶対に解けやしないよ。降参しちゃえば？無能は思考するだけ時間の無駄だってば。
I actually don't have like pencil and paper around here, so I may actually have to. I actually do want to, give this
本当に解けるの？
an actual shot, but
実は解けない矛盾した問題ってことはないでしょうね。
at the same time, like as much as I want to give this a shot, I also don't care that much.
おお？
So I'm down to like give up and just guess my way to victory and just accept another fraudulent medal.
さあどき。
Just because this is a bit much, and also it's Maria. Oh my god, that's actually insane. Like it's a strong question. This is like what you would see shit probably on a logic test or some shit. Okay, so obviously, okay, how many things or people do we have? We have the farmer, the wife, and the shepherd. Those are the 3 people. And we've got the sheep, a cow, some meat, and some vegetables. So there's 7 total. And it's in a very crazy situation here where we can't have the wife and the shepherd ever be together. Like, we need to separate them somehow. Like, one of them needs to be rowing that shit. I mean, the shepherd can shit, yeah, the farmer really can't go on his own in the first trip, because if he does, then the two of them are gonna dip out. So if the shepherd or the wife is, you know, doing their thing, it might be the wife that actually needs to be doing a lot of the rowing here. Maybe? If we, like, row over... Let's see. Does it count as... Okay, I'm pretty sure it does count as a move to, like, go back and forth. But if the wife just, like... If she just grabs the vegetables and gets them over there, and then if she... I'm trying to think... Maybe this wouldn't take a whole lot of moves. Like, sure, you can have the meat in the boat. It's only one boat, right? Yeah, it's a 2-passenger boat. Like, sure, the meat can be, like, transferred back and forth as much as you want, but I don't think that's too important, maybe? Ah, fuck, man. If the shepherd is near the meat and neither the farmer nor his wife are around, then he'll eat it. So does that doesn't mean that the shepherd... Ah, fuck me, dude. Yeah, I really don't know, guys. Like, I can write this all out, but like I said, I don't think I care that much. I just think that so long as the wife is doing the work, the shepherd can't be near the meat without the farmer or the wife. So if he's transporting the meat, then like he's just gonna dip out with it. I think the wife is like the most versatile character here. So long as like, I'd say like get the meat out of the way, like just send it over. And then you can get the sheep. The sheep is near the vegetables. Oh, the shepherd needs to stick around still. So get the sheep over. The cow's near the vegetables and no humans are around, so that'll be okay. The vegetables can probably be like the last thing. But they can only ride in the boat once. So like get the meat over, but maybe you'll have to transfer the meat back. I don't know why. I guess... Ah, fuck. I'm gonna swing and just go away.
本当にひどい問題だわ。これ本当に解けるのよね。荷物は川に放り込んで船を使わずに流すとか、そういうトンチがあるんじゃないの？
さてどうかしらね。これ以上考えてわからないなら降参ってことにするけれど。
これはすごい難しいよ。ママにだって解けなかったんだから。マリアは一発で解いちゃったけどね。
さあわかる？なんてで全員が対岸に渡れるか。
これトンチとか謎々よね。絶対まともに考えて解けないわよね。
Okay, hold on. Not necessarily saying that I'm guessing here, but what if it's the between 10 and 14? You have 7 things, you have to do 2 trips, therefore 2 moves each time. So what if you just double 7? What if there isn't a case that you need to like... Yeah, let me save this a little closer, just in case. So, what if it's between 10 and 14? What if there isn't necessarily a case that you need to send anything back? Let's go with that. Wait, was the first one right? Wait, did I get it right the first time? Did I actually get it right the first time? Because that's a completely different fucking sequence of dialogue. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let's see what they continue to say here.
って解けなかったんだから、マリアは一発で解いちゃったけどね。
さあわかる？なんてで全員が対岸に渡れるか。
これトンチとか謎よね。絶対まともに考えて解けないわよね。
そんなことないわよ。賢い姉さんならきっとわかるわよ。なんてで全員が対岸に渡れるか。
わかった。3手。
3 trips? Okay, you know what? I'm giving this shit to myself. This is not a fraudulent medal this time around because I chose correctly the first time, guess or not.
3手？どうして？
だって農夫と妻が船に乗って対岸に妻を下ろして1手、農夫が船で戻って2手、そして羊飼いと一緒に対岸に渡って3手。
牛とか羊とか
Oh, because you only need to get everybody
肉
across.
とか野菜とかはどうするのよ。
だって全員でしょ。
God damn it. It's the wordplay again. As Aunt Ava's mouth flopped open, Aunt Rosa started applauding. After clicking her tongue, Maria One-chan joined in.
正解よ。問題が聞いてるのは全員が対岸へ渡るには何てかかるかと。動物も荷物も初めから関係ないのよね。
Yeah, I'm giving that shit to myself there.
ママが全員って何度も繰り返すか
But
らバレちゃったん
obviously
だ
my
よ。
my logic behind it all was not at all correct. Aunt Rosa had probably said it so much as a sort of hint. Without that, even I wouldn't have figured it out.
もうすっかりやられたわ。意地悪問題だったなんてね。
ほらマリア、メダルをエンジェちゃんに渡しなさい。
Whining like an unhappy dog, she reluctantly handed the medal over. I grabbed it and started jumping around like a happy dog. As Maria One-chan smiled at me from behind, her face was bright, just like a big sister's. In a way, they're cousins, obviously, but there is an interesting sisterly or friendly bond between them, in my opinion.
これで私たちの問題はおしまいよ。またぜひ一緒に遊びましょうね。
その時はもっと難しい本当にひどい問題を用意しておくからね。マリアにも解けないくらいの。やだ、もうマリアお姉ちゃんとは遊ばない。
ほらエンジェちゃん、お父さんたちが手招きしてるわよ。行きましょう。じゃあね、後でねローザ。
じゃあねエンジェちゃん、問題を出してくれる人もあとちょっとね。最後まで頑張ってね。
Yeah, wait, who is
姉
left?
さんもいっぱい応援してあげてね。
もちろん私たちで協力していっぱいメダルを集めてきたもんね。
We dashed away. Dad and Mom are waving at me from over there. I'm sure they've thought up some mean problems. Still, they have to be easier than Maria One-chan's. Wait, have we not had questions from Rudolph and Kiria yet? I don't remember. Did I even read that last sentence that popped up there?
うりゅう、
Ah, Jesus Christ.
意地悪な問題でいじめすぎだよ。だってエンジェといっぱい遊びたかったんだもん。簡単な問題だったらすぐ解かれちゃうよ。マリアはエンジェのこと大好きだもんね。嫌いだよ。サクタラのことぬいぐるみだってバカにしたもん。
Maria pouted as she said this, but her expression didn't match her words at all.
エンジェは幸せになれるといいね。なれるよ。だってこれだけの大勢があの子の幸せを願ってる。そしてバトラはゲームマスターにまでなり、エンジェのためだけにこの最後のゲームを開いてる。そこまでしてもらって幸せじゃないわけがないよ。でも幸せはみんなが用意することはできても、そうだね。あの子は幸せのかけらを拾うのがすごい下手なの。それを教えようにも12年間の日々があの子の耳を塞いでしまった。このゲーム、バトラが思ってるよりもエンジェには難しいかもしれない。僕はエンジェはきっと幸せになってくれると思うな。そうだね。このパーティーを あの子が楽しいと素直に思ってくれたなら、それが今のあの子に伝えられる精一杯かもしれない。
Ange is the girl who doesn't believe and says that everything is a trick no matter what magic is shown to her. 12 years in the future, that girl will become the last person to inherit Beatrice's name.
あの子は一度は私の白い魔法を理解したんだよ。うん、僕のことも理解してくれたよ。七姉妹のみんなさえ呼び出し、魔法を理解できたはず。そんな彼女が自分にだけは魔法を使えないなんてね。
信じよ、かつてのバトラもそうだったではないか。
ベアと
人に魔法をかけるのはたやすい。そして人の魔法を信じることもそう難しくはない。最も難しいのは自らに魔法をかけることなのだ。
それがエンジェにできるかな。
できるとも。あのバトラでさえ魔法を理解した。その妹にできぬ道理はない。
そうだね、子供のうちにしか見えない魔法もあるし、大人になって理解できる魔法もある。エンジェは今その狭間にいる。
Hey, alcohol helps with the magic that adults can see.
子供の魔法を失い、さりとて
Or is that a
大人
different
の
type of
魔法も
magic?
理解できぬ。
そんな時に大切な人たちが身近にいないなんて本当にかわいそうだね。そんなことないよ。私たちはいつだってあの子のそばにいるんだよ。あの子がそれを信じないだけで。
Ange, please realize that quickly. There are so many people smiling at you from behind, watching over you. If you just turn around, we'll be able to smile so much more and talk to you so much more. You're Ange Beatrice, the final witch of Mariage Sorcière.
正しい結末にたどり着けないとしても、せめて今夜を君が楽しんでくれることを心より祈っているよ。
So is the goal to similar to how Ange is enjoying this party and everything with all of these, family members and staff and Beatrice, and, I think the big goal is for her to be able to accept and find happiness in the world that she's in, just like she's finding that happiness here in this world. Have fun, Ange. So long. The time we spent together feels so long yet so short. Even so, for me, those memories are eternal. So everybody up in heaven or the Golden Land or whatever, they want to see Ange being able to accept and move on and find happiness because there's happiness to find. It doesn't have to be with family and everybody here. Maybe that's a part of what Battler's trying to show her. Like, hey, these memories are great. Remember the people that, were there in your life once upon a time, but, there's still so much more to gain. And everybody's still going to be with you no matter what. They may be gone, but at the same time, they're not. I have no idea what the fuck I just said, but... Okay, so I guess we didn't do Rudolph and Kyrie's quizzes yet, so that's them, then the three cousins, and then maybe Beatrice herself. Maybe. But, alright, there we go, guys. Thank you all for tuning into this one. Sorry for not being the most impressive with my, quizzes, but they're tough, guys. They are. But out of the 13, we've done 13, right? I've gotten 5 wrong, so that's our ratio. It's still not looking good. It's definitely not a passing grade yet, but there's still an opportunity. Let's keep the hopes high, and maybe the next video will be it for the quizzes. I kind of hope it is, because this hurts. It hurts my brain and my heart, but I guess we'll see. But like I said, thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.